A few days after the 100 Beasts festival came to an end, we are taken to a cabin in the woods. We see Ronan sitting with Professor Secret. The professor told our boy that she heard the news about what happened from Jaredon. She heard about how the curse in his body fused with Bazura and became one with it. This very fusion settled as a power source that functions like a core. Professor Secret told our boy that this is not really a solution. She explained to him that the seal imposed by his curse still remains. The two individual curses merged together to create a new kind of curse. The professor told Ronan that this new curse is producing an unpredictable effect. Due to how calmly she spoke, Ronan was able to tell that the core in his chest was not yet a serious issue. He told her that the core has actually been pretty useful. He told the professor that he still wants to properly remove his curse. He asked her if there is a way. Professor Secret noticed that our boy was more resolute than before. She asked him if something happened. Ronan remembered meeting his older self. He told the professor that he believes that he has to put himself together. With a smile on his face, he told Secret that he has a promise that he must keep at all costs. The professor could tell that Ronan was determined. She smiled when she heard what he said. She told Ronan that he came just in time. She revealed to him that she just completed something. She told Ronan that she has finished the research to find a way to lift one of his curses. Our boy stood up when he heard this. He asked her to tell him what he needs to do. The professor asked him to calm down. She explained to him that the lifting process remains the same as before. Ronan needs to manifest the curse within the realm of his inner world and then seek out the source to cut it down. Secret informed our boy that there are a few issues with this process. She told him that the curse to be lifted this time will not reveal itself so easily as it did before. It will go to any lengths necessary to protect itself. This is why they need an immense amount of mana and a catalyst to maintain our boy's inner world. The professor told Ronan that they can manage the mana somehow, but the catalyst is the problem. She asked our boy if he has ever heard of a place called Dainhar. Ronan was surprised to hear the name. He asked her if she is talking about the desert region where all kinds of monsters and bad-tempered natives bury adventurers' bones deeper than the grains of sand. He asked her if she is talking about the demonic realm in the southwest. Ronan asked his professor if the thing that they need is the black stone that is rarely found even in that region. The professor was relieved to see that Ronan was already well informed about Dainhar. She told him that he is correct. She said that they need the Dainhar Mountain Magic Stone. The Dainhar Mountain Magic Stone is a top-tier magical material. It holds high-density mana and a mysterious power within. Whenever it appears at the Imperial auction, it consistently breaks the record for the highest bid. This is because it is a magic stone that is extremely rare and it possesses immense value. Professor Secret took out the small magic stone she had. She informed Ronan that it cost her several years' worth of her salary to get this tiny fragment. With a nervous look on his face, Ronan asked the woman if there is any way to work with what she has. Secret told him that this won't be enough. She explained to him that they need a magic stone that is at least the size of a thumb. She told our boy that this is the reason she didn't call for him even after finishing her research. She asked him if he can wait a little longer. She promised to do her best to find a substitute catalyst. Ronan did not like this. He wondered if he really had to go to Dainhar. It is one of the top 3 worst places that he never wanted to visit in this life. Unfortunately, he didn't have a lot of choices. The scene shifts and we see Aishan walking somewhere. The girl remembered something while she was walking. She remembered how she and Balrouse beat up Arendale's subordinates that they found in a cave. They found a box covered in white clothing in the cave. Balrouse asked her if the alpha is really in the box. Aishan said that it is. She told him that this is what she saw through the animal senses. She removed the white clothing to see the box. She wanted to check if the alpha was injured during its capture. The moment she opened the box, it released a bright blue light. Aishan was surprised to see this. The alpha jumped out of the box and began to transform. Aishan and Balrouse were surprised to see this. Aishan was quite embarrassed to see who the doppelganger was transforming into. Balrouse was shocked to see Ronan. Aishan quickly threw the white clothing on the monster's face. She hugged it and tried to push it back down. Balrouse did not know how to react. Before he could say anything, Aishan begged him not to tell anyone what he saw. Aishan began to blush when she remembered what happened. She kept recalling the incident and couldn't bring herself to look at Ronan's face. She told herself that the alpha transformed into Ronan. because he is the only person she feels grateful towards for believing her dreams. She asked herself not to be ashamed. She said that she will proudly greet Ronan the next time she sees him. The moment she said this, our boy walked past the tree she was standing next to. Aishan was shocked to see him. She quickly hid behind the tree. Our boy turned to the side when he heard a sound come from the tree. He did not understand what was happening. Aishan was quite embarrassed. She didn't know why our boy appeared now. She asked herself to calm down. She planned to walk up to him and greet him. Before she could do anything, Ronan appeared next to the tree. He asked her about what she is doing there. Aishan screamed when she saw him. Our boy was surprised to see that she screamed. He told her that she scared him. He asked her if she saw something that she shouldn't have, with a shaky tone in her voice. Aishan said that it is nothing. Our boy was relieved to hear this. He grabbed her hand and told her that she came at the right time. He told her that there is a place they need to go together. With a smile on his face, Ronan asked Aishan to follow him to make a weapon. The girl was smitten when our boy grabbed her hand. She asked him about what he means. Ronan explained to her that it has been bothering him that he couldn't take her there. He asked her to trust and follow him. He held up a paper that released an ominous energy and told Aishan that he is going to get her something to die for. The scene shifts, and we are taken to a temple on a mountain. Inside the temple, we see several bodies hanging from the ceiling. All the fresh bodies had their lower body parts cut off. They were all dripping blood into a huge pool of blood. A woman wearing white clothes carried a scroll in her hands. She told someone that a direct order has been issued by the leader himself. Immediately she said this, someone rose out of the pool of blood. The man raised his hand and used his energy to move his robe. He said that he is needed by the stern agent of the star. He told the woman that the consecutive mission failures by Brigia and Baron have set their plans back. He put on his robe and told the woman that there is no room for the slightest mistake in this mission. He stepped out of the pool and told the woman whose name is Yuria that they need to depart to Dainhar. As the man walked towards the exit, his robe poured blood on the ground. In the next scene, we are taken to the Empire's largest smithy, the Grand Cappadocia. The forge was already rebuilt. After Nebula Clagier attacked this place, they received help from the Grancia family to rebuild the entire forge. Ronan smiled when he saw Doron's new shop. He said that the old man did not renovate the place. He got the best upgrade. Didikin saw our boy and Aishan when they got close to the building. He was quite happy to see Ronan. He quickly ran to hug him. He referred to him as the hero who saved their Grand Cappadocia. Our boy smiled when he heard this. He told the Beast Man that it has been a while since he saw him. He could tell that Didikin was doing well because he was quite energetic. Didikin did not expect Ronan to say that he is doing well. He told our boy that he has been hammering away without rest. He said that he feels like he is dying. He revealed to Ronan that he heard that he came to make a new weapon from Doron. He told him that the old man stayed up all night to prepare for him. The moment he said this, Didikin noticed Aishan. He smiled at the girl. Aishan did not understand why he did this. The Beast Man moved close to Ronan and asked if Aishan is the other reason he was busy all this time. He asked our boy if Aishan is his girlfriend. He asked Ronan to tell him what he did with Maria. He told him that he is a bad boy. Ronan asked him not to say things like that. He told him that Asel will cry if he hears him. He explained to him that he brought Aishan along to get her the right weapon. He advised Didikin not to do something reckless like last time. Didikin asked him about what he means. Ronan reminded him that the first time he came there, he was bragging about some kind of trial, and he got his ass kicked by him. He explained to Didikin that he doesn't know what will happen if Adeshan's abilities get activated. He told the Beast Man that he can die from a single blow. Didikin became scared. He carefully looked at the girl. Ronan promised him that he will give him a proper funeral if he dies. With a nervous look on his face, Didikin told our boy that they scrapped this barbaric practice ages ago. He suggested that they go inside since Doron is waiting. With a nervous smile on his face, he asked Aishan if she will care to follow him. The girl did not understand why he was so polite. Didikin kicked the door open and announced to Doron that he has guests. He said that it is the long-awaited and anticipated visit of Ronan. The moment he said this, someone threw a hammer at his head. The hammer knocked him down. The person reminded him that he asked him not to kick the door. The person said that he expected too much from a wolf. Aishan asked Ronan if this is the person he was talking about. Our boy told her that she is looking at Doron. The old man smiled and told Ronan that he got his message and made preparations. He told him that he is looking forward to what he brought this time. He placed a blueprint on the table and informed Ronan that this was done by him after countless sleepless nights. He revealed to him that this is the blueprint for a new weapon. Doron explained to Ronan that they will be able to implement some interesting features if they build it according to the blueprint. He said that the output will vary greatly depending on the special materials they use. Doron smiled like a crazy person and asked our boy if he has thought of what they will use. Ronan asked him not to worry about that. Doron asked him if he brought more of the strange shell from last time. He told him that the more they have, the better the weapon will be. Ronan revealed to him that they used up the shell back then. He asked him not to worry about it. He put his hand into his clothes and brought out the ominous paper. He told Doron that he brought him something better. Doron did not expect to see a sheet of paper. He could not believe that Ronan was saying that this was better than the eggshell of a dream bird. He raised his hand and touched the paper. The moment he touched it, he saw countless souls screaming. Doron was horrified to see this. He wondered about what this deep, unfathomable evil was. It was as if countless restless spirits were screaming at his ears. Doron quickly let go of the paper. He did not know what Ronan brought him. He asked our boy about where he got something like this from. He called it an endless evil power. He told Ronan that he has never seen something this terrible in his life. Ronan called him the greatest blacksmith of their time and commended him for seeing through the essence of the material by simply touching it. He said that he made the smart choice by putting everything aside to come there. He gave Doron a thumbs up and told him that he cannot wait to see the kind of weapon that will be born from the material. Doron turned around and told Ronan that he can't use this material. He said that it is not a material that can be used for a weapon. He told him that it is impossible to predict what will happen to its user. Immediately he said this. Doron whispered that it will be an incredible masterpiece if they use it as a weapon. He grabbed his head and told himself that it can't be done. He felt like he would violate the very conscience of a blacksmith. Ronan asked him not to worry about this. He revealed to him that the item doesn't harm him in any way. Doron asked him about what he means. Ronan told him that he can explain later. He asked the man if he will give him an answer first. He moved the paper close to Doron's face and told him that his face can't lie. Just the thought of creating a masterpiece like this already made his mouth water. With a shaky tone in his voice, Doron said that it is nothing like that. Ronan swung the paper around and made Doron move his head with the paper. With an evil smile on his face, he told the blacksmith that it is better for him to give in to his desires. He asked him to say that he wants to turn the paper into a wonderful weapon. He asked Doron to beg for it. The blacksmith screamed out when he heard this. A while later, we see Ronan step out of the building. Didikin was surprised to hear his master scream. He asked Ronan about what he brought for his master to act like that. Our boy told him that it is something that will shock him when he sees it later. He asked Didikin about where Aishan is. He reminded him that he took her to introduce her around the village. Didikin revealed to him that Aishan is surrounded by different blacksmiths. They were giving her some intense one-on-one advice. They are telling her about how a weapon other than a sword might suit a lady better. Didikin told our boy that Aishan is probably struggling a bit right now. Ronan asked the beast man about what is on his neck. Didikin smiled when he heard this. He told Ronan that he has been waiting for him to ask. He raised the item that looks like a camera and told our boy that it is a space-time storage and playback device. He explained to Ronan that it allows him to capture any moment he wants and reproduce it with just the push of a button. The Beastman called it a masterpiece. He asked Ronan about what he thinks. He asked him if he wants to test it. Our boy asked him if it really works. Ronan smiled when he heard this. He asked Didikin if he can lend it to him for a moment. He said that he happens to need something like this. He told Didikin that this is a huge bait that he can use to lure someone to Dainhar. At night, we see Shelifin walking somewhere. Someone came out of the woods and asked him if he is going to train at this hour. Shelifin asked the person if something is wrong. He asked Ronan if he has come to catch up on his missed sparring sessions. Ronan told him that this is good, but he is not there for sparring sessions. He raised his hand and asked Shelifin to team up with him. He explained to Shelifin that he is going somewhere really dangerous, and he is the only one he can take with him. Shelifin asked him to stop spouting nonsense. He told him that he is not interested if it does not involve sparring sessions. He said that he barely has enough time to train. Ronan asked him if he is sure that he won't regret it. The moment he said this, a bright light shined from his clothes. Shelifin was shocked to see the light. He asked Ronan if it is what he thinks it is. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 70 of this recap, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.